I'm not, okay, I am not an information source. I'm not asking, what she's doing here, I could pay someone $5 an hour maybe to go ahead and drive around and take a look at some properties. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to go ahead and find me, look, if you cannot, what I would prefer her to do would be, she saw a property that looks dilapidated, whatever, she goes out, she says to the neighbor maybe, hey, who owns that property? Okay, and that neighbor says, oh yeah, you know, this guy from whatever owns that PCK, he's come to me a couple of times, here's my card, I'll give you $500 if, you know, you give me their information and we close on the deal. That's all she has to say, period. You can't, you gotta understand something, guys. No, I want to clarify. I want to. No. I'm not. Exactly. No money changes hands until we close, until we make money. That's the bottom line. Now, you ask yourself this question. Like I said, you can find and see properties on the street all day long. That property could be listed, it could be this, it could be that, it could be all sorts of stuff. If you don't get that information, then all I can give you is, when we close, I give you a referral fee, a bird dog fee, for finding that piece. Because I had to do all the rest of the information, all the rest of the work to get past that point. Like I said, one second. Like I said, if you do a little bit more by going out and saying to the owners, or if you see someone there, or even if you just take your card and you put it on the door, that person gives you a call and says, hey, listen, I saw your card on my door. What is this about? You say, hey, listen, we buy properties. You know, we might be interested in purchasing your property. Give us a call. Here's my partner's information. I'm going to give my partner your information, and he's going to give you a call. That's what you got to do. If you do that, and we close on the property, you make $3,000. That's the difference between the two. I would prefer that level because it's a warm contact. The other one's a cold contact. Because like I said, not only do I have to find the information, I have to find out that if you're willing to sell. I have to find out now if it's worth the deal for it to happen. All of those things I got to do. If I got to do all of that, you get paid less. It depends. For sale by owner, you got to understand there's two types of for sale by owner. Okay? There's the for sale by owner who is maybe an old person, doesn't know anything about selling a home, wants to sell a piece that, you know, does, you know, whatever, and they put up a sign in the front lawn. It's a handmade sign that says, I want to sell my house. That sign and that person could be a dealer. The person who has a sign that they bought from Home Depot, or even worse, sign that they got from online from for sale by owner, it is hanging in the front lawn. That's the property is listed on the for sale by owner website. Okay? Do you know how they got there? They spoke to every single realtor that they could find. And no realtor wanted to list their property for the $50,000 or $100,000 more than the regular properties that are selling in the neighborhood, okay, are worth. So they decided, instead of listing it with that broker, I'm going to sell it myself. And I'm going to put it on for sale by owner. I talked to a ton of these people on a daily basis. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, you know, so don't waste your time. One second. Okay. Precisely. There was a for sale by owner sign. And I spoke to him too. You gave me the information, I spoke to him too. The guy is ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing there. I would like to speak to that guy 2 years later, after he has gotten, he doesn't know what else is going on, so he's done. Yes. One question here before
instead of giving you a bunch of listings that might not even result in sales, how can we pre-qualify
Great. Okay. So, two things. I'll give you some brief information about that, and I'll also let you know that we have a special meeting that will go over exactly what you need to do to be able to find out whether that person is motivated to sell and whether they can sell. First thing is whether they can sell. You don't want to speak to anybody but the property owner. I don't care if the mother, cousin, friend, whatever, has an in and says, hey, you know what, this, I know she wants to sell, or I know he wants to sell. Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference.
How can we start the process of the sale? What stage of the sale?
Okay, so the first thing we do is we get you guys to sign what's called a referral document on it. For anything that you bring in. We haven't done that yet already, but you know, that's what we got to do. You know, that's the first thing we do. So that way you know that anything you give me is going to be followed up on, right? The second thing that I want to do is we've tried a few different methods of tracking, which is it's not very easy, but one of the easiest ways is just text me the address. Easiest information. Texting gives you a record, gives me a record. I can't say to you down the road that, hey, you never told me this, or you never said that. You know, don't call me up and say, hey, Sean, I got a property for you. Here's the address, and you tell it to me over the phone. That won't happen. We've tried having an online sort of. It works sometimes for those that are not as savvy. It doesn't work, and I'm looking for the unsavvy sort of mom and pop sort of, you know, whatever, that doesn't know that they're doing whatever, but they come in and they sell me a piece. That's what I'm looking for. Okay.
So at the end of when you close
the moment we have, we're good enough. We've gotten to the point now where we're good enough that the moment we have a contract on that property, we know who we're selling it, or we know if we're buying it. Okay? Because we've gotten past everything else and we've negotiated, and then from that point, the moment we have that contract, we'll let you know what's going on. And then it's a matter of, we only do things through third parties, so when it closes, you can follow up on the sale yourself if you want to, you know, through the title company that's moving the deal along. It might actually be easiest to do that in that format. Where for every deal, you know, we'll go ahead and do that.
Can we sign a partnership agreement?
Not partners. Not partners. We're not partners. Guys, if there's one thing you got to learn in life, do not make anybody a partner.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference on what's going on. Partners means that what you do and I do are connected. It doesn't make a difference where it's or how it is. It's not so in the eyes of the law. We are connected. Okay? So no one is a partner.
Yeah. 1 second.
You guys are all
Does anybody want to order food or drinks? Yeah, menu? Okay. Cool. All right. Can I get like 4 more menus, please? Okay. Thank you.
1 second. Let me just finish up on that partnership.
All right.
Okay. So since we are not partners, well, what are you guys? You guys are independent contractors. Independent contractors. You are responsible for everything. I'm responsible for everything on my end. That's it. Okay? That answer your question?
Is there a conflict of interest if you're a licensed realtor?
Nope.
What is the pros and cons? Because I'm considering getting licensed in this state, I'm licensed in another state.
Sounds good. I am a real estate broker. Okay? My company is a licensed real estate broker. What we're doing is paying you a referral fee. It is not a conflict of interest having a referral paid to you as a realtor or not as a realtor. It does not make a difference. The only gray area in all of that is that as a realtor, 2 things. You cannot go to a homeowner and say to the homeowner, I'm going to list your property for you, or I'm going to sell your property for you. Okay, you can't do that because then you have a fiduciary responsibility with that homeowner. Okay, that's one. So what you go to a homeowner, what you go to a homeowner and say is, I would like to buy your property. I or my partner would like to buy your property. Okay, that's it. You don't want to have any sort of scenario where you're saying, oh well, I'm going to get you the best price, or I'm going to do no. It has nothing to do with that. That's the number one. The second thing is that the reason that you're not providing the services of a realtor, or there's no conflict, or the way in which not to have a conflict, is that your income as an independent contractor is not